Hey y'all, Tam here with Be Creative Crafts, and welcome back. Did you miss me? I know you did. Anyway, welcome to Off the Hook. We have already got some people here in the chat, so let's welcome them in. I know we've got Miss Nancy here, so welcome, and Mr. Rudy, and there's Miss Kimberly, so welcome in. I hope y'all are all doing fantastic. Y'all, we are at the end of July. End of July, people. What has happened? This month is gone. Gone. So fast. Oh, Nancy playing with the, what are they, emojis? Custom emojis? Stickers? What are those little guys called? Are they emojis? That doesn't sound right. The giraffe and the bee happy. Words tonight, y'all. Words. Okay, so what are we going to be doing tonight? I brought my notebook. And I'm going to write down all of the tutorials that I have been promising y'all that I'm going to do. Now, I did record one and then it didn't save. And I just haven't got motivated to do it again. And I may have already told y'all that because I kind of think that happened before my last live. But anyway. So, first on the list, I am going to do the tutorial for the bag saver. So I'm going to put it on my list because I do need to get that done. That is one of them. And what do y'all think about this? I was thinking about doing a playlist of, because you know I like the lemon peel stitch and I have several projects now that are just with that. So should I do a playlist and just put lemon peel stitch projects in it? What say you, chat? Let me know. Okay, so tutorials. I took my clippy out of my hair and I may need to put it back because it likes to fall. Okay, so tutorials. Tuto. Bag saver, number 1. Bag saver. Oh, and I also promised y'all a soap sack. That one I promised you a really long time ago. And I have never done it. Okay, number 2, soap sack. And the reason I was thinking about the lemon peel is because the bag saver and the soap sack both use the lemon peel stitch. Okay, soap sack. Yeah. Kimberly says, great idea. Hey, Chris, welcome in. How you doing? Okay, so let me put that on my list too. That's not a tutorial, but I'm putting it on the list. Playlist with lemon peel stitch projects. Just because I have so many of them. Because I like it. Because it's easy and it gives a little bit of texture. And you would think it would be hard, but it's super simple. So, yeah. Lemon peel stitch projects. And I guess, well, I'll think about it. I was going to say I'll put like all the shorts and stuff in there too. But I may just do the tutorials because then it might get too much in there. But let's see. Miss Nancy is adding legs to her pumpkin turtle that she made a couple of years ago. All cute. Nancy's been cranking out these little turtles, y'all. They're really, really cute. If you haven't seen them, go check them out on her channel. And another project I need to do a tutorial for is these little guys. The towel toppers. So I need to do that. This one was just with double crochets. And this is, what was it? A couple weeks ago? No, it wasn't a couple of weeks ago. Maybe a month ago. Gosh, y'all, it's been a while. Maybe a month or so ago when I did the hook review. I don't have one in here. They're all in the other room. With the all that I got to poke the holes in the towels. Anyway, so I need to do a tutorial for that. So, towel topper tutorial. Boop. Towel topper. Okay. So now, those that have been here, those that have heard all the things I have promised, what is the tutorial that I have promised y'all that I have not done? I'm also working on my cardigan. Well, it's not really a cardigan. Well, do cardigans have buttons or are they optional? Hey, Mom, welcome in. So do cardigans have buttons? It's like a jacket, cardigan, sweater thingy, but I'm not having buttons on it. But I guess if you really wanted to add buttons, you could. Mine's just going to be something that you could throw on. It's all snuggly and it's big. I'm going to call it a cardigan. Well, maybe not. Let's see. Oh, no, don't be doing an update. No update. Kimberly says the cardigan has buttons. So what would you call a jacket thingy without buttons? So what would y'all call it? So I need a name for that because I'm not putting buttons on it because I don't like sewing. I want this to be a no-sew. So I've already got the body of it done and I've got part of a sleeve done. And then I'm going to do like a trim around it, but no buttons. And I guess you could put a belt around it and tie it shut. But I mean, I'm just wanting it to be, but it's just a sweater. And I have a sweater, but it doesn't have buttons. It's not a vest. It's going to have sleeves. So what would y'all call it then? Without the buttons, what would you call it? Shrugs don't have but it's going to have sleeves. It's got long sleeves and it's going to hit like mid-thigh. Well, mine's going to hit mid-thigh. It's going to cover all the giblets, cover the tuchus. Mainly it's just so like if you want, well, it's cold. It's cold in my office at work. It's cold in the summertime. It's cold in the winter. In the summer, it's cold because I got I have a big air conditioner vent right above my desk and it freezes me. But, so what would you call it? Because like I said, I have several little jackets that I bought from like Walmart and stuff that don't have, Nancy said comfy. Exactly, they're comfy. But I bought like a little jacket without buttons. My mom's going to Google it. Because I was calling it a cardigan, but I mean, it's not going to have buttons. A buttonless cardigan. Could be. And like I said, I mean, if you want to put buttons on it, you could. Easy. I mean, it could be easily put buttons on it. I mean, y'all know I bought buttons. Look, they're still sitting here. But, yeah. Let me see. I don't think some of y'all have seen it, I think. Did I put a short up? Kimberly said, or open front cardigan. Maybe. I mean, and I could just show you how to do the buttons and then it could just be your choice, but I just don't want, because I know I'm never going to button it. So I'm like, why waste a button? Hey, Miss Angela. She said she's saying hi to everybody in the chat. How are you doing tonight? She is doing fine, drinking water and working on triangles and a top. Nice. And you said you were drinking, and you know what? Drinking your water. I forgot to bring my drink in here. I did. I forgot my drink. Okay, so let me scroll back. Looking for a picture of it so y'all can see what it looks like. Now, keep in mind in this picture, it doesn't have the trim. My mom says Google says it's a cardigan. So even without buttons, it's still a cardigan. So we're good then. Yay! Okay. Scrolling back. See, the problem is it got hot. And yeah, it got hot and I haven't been working on it. Okay. Don't mind the outfit because I got my pajama pants on in this photo. But this is what, hopefully y'all can see it. But that's what it's looking like so far. Can you see it? You can't really tell the colors and stuff, but that's what it looks like. And let me see if I have one where you can see the color better. There. So see how it's got that trim at the bottom? It's also going to go up in the front and around the neck. It's not going to be as wide. And it's also going to have it on the collar or on the cuffs. Yep. So like I said, I mean, I guess you could also crochet like a long belt if you wanted to. Thank you. Nancy says, hot where? Nancy's like down there. She's in Florida. It's nice and cool. I'm sure it was like a breezy 60 down there today. Hey, Miss Ivy B, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? All right. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm going to write that on my list. Cardigan. Finish it up. And then there's also projects up here that y'all don't know about yet. So I'm going to write one of them down because it's a secret project. Okay, so I was going to introduce it in July, but y'all, it's already July. So I let the month get away from me. I really did. But it was hot, and we were like at the first part of the month, my son and his girlfriend were here, and so I didn't do anything that first week crafty wise. Well, I kind of did. I recorded some stuff, but not really. And then now here we are at the end of the month. Okay, so what I'm I said it's still kind of going to surprise on how I'm going to do it. But as we get closer to Christmas, I'm going to do a Christmas throw. And it's going to be kind of like a mystery in how we do it. But yeah. Miss Ivy said she is doing well. Hope you are all doing the same. Thanks for asking. Well, you are so very welcome. So let me put down Christmas throw. So it's not going to be like a, which I mean, I guess you can make it into a great old big blanket, but it's going to be like more of a throw style size. Christmas throw. And I'm hoping if I get it all done and together, I may, even though I'm calling it a Christmas throw, I may have it to where the tutorials come out like in maybe first part of November. That way you have all of November to make it in case you want to gift it to somebody or use it for the holiday. Does that sound like a good plan to try to have it out by the 1st of November? Is that early enough or should I aim earlier? Nancy said, throws I can handle, blankets not so much. Yeah, it's very hot where you are most of the year. So how soon would y'all need to start working on a Christmas throw in order to have it ready for Christmas? Because I know everybody's got other projects and stuff that they've got going on. Like I said, it's going to be a throw, so it's not going to be huge. It's not going to be like a queen size blanket. You know, I'm thinking, on the smaller size. Just something that, while you're curled up watching Hallmark like we do, you can throw it over your legs. And if you want to make it bigger so you can snuggle in it more, you can. But so what time frame do y'all think for that? For those that are making things, let me know. Because I want to give everybody time to make it if they want to. Kimberly says, I will need about 5 to 7 years. We're going to get you a hook. We need to get you a hook. Get you hooking. You need to get you a hook and some yarn to go with all of your fabric. Nancy said, I would say October since November people are looking forward to Thanksgiving. Okay, so I'm going to aim for early to mid-October to get started. At least the tutorial can be out and then y'all can work on it whenever you want. How's that? Okay, so I'm going to put a date out beside this of October. That gives myself a goal to work towards for that specific one. Like I said, my plan was to have it, and maybe, we still got one day for July, for Christmas in July. So I already know the colors. It's the stitches that I have to pick. And I have an idea for how I'm going to pick those. You'll just have to tune in and see. Okay. And then another thing I'm thinking about doing, and this one's going to take a while, but is an audio book. But I don't know. I'm going to write it. That's not really a tutorial, but I'm going to write it down. Now I'm going to write it down here under this one, audio. And the thing is, I bought the book, and it's not a book. It's a public domain book now, so I don't have to. It's not like a cop. It won't be a copyright thing. So, but I have a project that I'm going to make behind the scenes, and that might be something that I come out with in January. That might be like a January project because it's going to take me a while to record the whole book. Because while I feel like I read fairly fast and I can talk fairly fast, but I just can't, I don't know that I can read aloud quickly and enunciate and get the point across of the book. But it's a pretty book, the one I bought. Oh, I'm throwing my pen on the floor. Hold on a second. All righty. So, oh yeah, well that wouldn't be a tutorial. I was gonna say, oh yeah, but that wouldn't be a tutorial. That would just be the project that I'm gonna make behind the scenes is not gonna be a tutorial because I actually have a pattern for it. So that'll be. And members, if y'all keep a watch, y'all are gonna get a behind the scene sneak peek of what, as I'm working on it, you'll get behind this. You'll get the sneak peeks of it, so y'all will know what's coming. And I meant to actually show y'all before now, and honestly, like I said, the month got away from me, and I just forgot. So that will be, y'all be looking for that, members, because and then y'all will help me like pick out which, because it's a book. I have a book of patterns, and y'all are gonna help me pick out which pattern I'm gonna do. Yeah. And I'll give y'all a little hint, but the members, y'all will be the ones. It's an amigurumi book. I know. Don't know how much I dislike them. But when I saw the book, I just couldn't resist the pattern book. So yeah. Nancy said, summer is hard for a lot of people. Well, it's just so hot. It's so hot. Nancy said, what? I know. It's an amigurumi book. I know. Okay, so let me put that on my list. Members. Let me turn the page. Members. Okay, so y'all need to get my sneak peek of the Ami book. See, if I write all this down, then I won't forget. And it's all in one place. Sneak peek of the Ami book. And when I show you the Ami book, it'll also give you a hint as to what audiobook I'm going to be doing. And like I said, I bought the audiobook. There's Tiny saying hi to his peeps. Don't go that way. You'll knock stuff off. Oh, yeah? Where you going? And where you going? Don't fall. Don't you scratch my chair. Ivy says, what? Dislike Ami, shameful. It's not that I dislike making. I don't like sewing all the pieces parts together. That's it. I just don't like sewing all the pieces together. But Kimberly says, oh, Tiny, we've missed you. They missed you, Time. Oh, look, y'all. It's a breath of fresh fitness. And for those that don't know, that's Miss Connie. Hello, Miss Connie. How are you doing tonight? I am doing great. And that is Connie's new channel. And y'all, I do not remember what let's go look at Mr. Nightbot. I don't remember what my word is. Oh, you know what? I bet I have it over here in my banners. Try this one. Y'all try this and see if that right there, BU, see if that works for you to drop your channel link. And Connie says hi to all her beautiful, fabulous, amazing, yarny friends. Connie said she is tired and chopping her hair off tomorrow. I chopped my hair off last week. It's gone. And it's so light. And I love it. Yes, BU is correct. Mr. Nightbot has just dropped Nancy's channel. And there is Miss Kimberly's. And here comes Miss Connie's. So if y'all haven't seen Connie's channel, A Breath of Fresh Fitness, she is going to be vlogging and talking about her weight loss journey on getting healthy and fit and losing weight slowly and healthily. She's going to be doing it the right way. So y'all come along and follow along with her. And it's all about, taking that first step. It's not about getting on that treadmill and running for an hour and a half. It's about getting on that treadmill and walking for 2 minutes or 1 minute or doing chair yoga for a minute or 2 minutes. Just get started. You got to start somewhere. Okay, so let me scroll on back, see if I have missed anything. Alrighty. Kimberly says, you go, Connie. Miss Ivy B said she is doing the Boggy Bear and the limbs are separate but all put together as you do the body. Loving the pattern. It's free on Ravelry. Ooh, nice. See, I don't mind the join as you go ones, like where you don't have to sew anything and then when you're done, you're done. And I've made like little turtles, and I have made them. I made both of the grands. I bought those little amigurumi kits from Michael's because they were on clearance for $5. So I let each of the grandbabies pick out the one that they wanted. So I did make a koala and I made a little lamb for them. Because what the grandbabies want, the grandbabies get. But as far as I think I kind of also burnt myself out on them because way before YouTube, I was doing a craft show and I made dozens of jellyfish. I made lots of like amigurumi teeth with like a tooth fairy pillow and had a little pocket on it. What else did I make? Oh, loveys. Like not the loveys that I make now where I just make the blanket and put it over an already made stuffed animal. I made the stuffed animal and then attached the blanket. So I think I burnt myself out on it, and that's when I discovered that I don't really like sewing all the pieces parts together. But I can do it. And I had always wanted to make the No Drama Llama that Mikey from Crochet Crowd had a tutorial for. I think it was a red heart pattern maybe, but I never made it. But it's so cute, and I always said I was going to make it. Like prior to having grandchildren, I'm like, oh, I'm so making that for my grandbabies. But then I decided I didn't like making them. And I've heard that one is a real booger, like it because you got to get the head turned just right. But Nancy said, still haven't made an octopus. I haven't made an octopus, but I've made loads of jellyfish. And the jellyfish aren't really hard at all. Like you make the one jellyfish pattern that I had looked at, she made all her little tentacles or whatever they're called, all the little jellyfish thingies separate and then sewing them on. And I'm like, no. So I worked mine in the round. Then I'd do a little jellyfish tentacle and then I'd go around some more and then do another jellyfish. Is that what they're called? Are they tentacles? I don't know. Whatever they are, they wrapped around my leg one time at the beach and stung my legs bad. So, I don't like them. But the little jellyfish ones, the crocheted ones, were adorable. Connie said, sewing isn't fun, but I'll do it, but I don't like it. Yeah, same. That's also kind of why I don't like making piece parts blankets. Like, I try to do join as you go when I make my blankets too. Like when I did Crochet Jericho, I did it as a join as you go so that you didn't have to sew all those blocks together. Stingrays? I don't know. Is that what, like you got the jellyfish and then he's got all the little blah, blah, blah. But I know they're tentacles on octopuses, right? So I don't know what they're called on a jellyfish. Nancy said, I'm weird. I like the sewing, except for those minis that I'm making. I'm using my hot glue since those are for me. That's a good idea. Kimberly said jellyfish. Yeah, but like, so you got the jellyfish. So is this just part of the jellyfish? These don't have like a special name? The little blue. You know what I'm talking about. You do. You know. I don't know what they're called. I do not. Happy said, how'd they go again? Like this? Tendrils? I don't know. Somebody Google. Oh, I could ask. Hey, Siri.
Uh-huh.
What are the little tentacle things that hang down on a jellyfish called?
The long stringy parts that hang down under the jellyfish body are called tentacles.
Tentacles.
This is from AAFP.org.
Thank you.
Sure thing.
Tentacles, y'all. According to Siri. Tentacles. I like the way she says that. She accentuates every. See, that's what I need to do. If I'm going to do an audiobook, if I'm going to read it, I need to accentuate every word, every syllable. Oh. All right, so what's everybody's plans for the weekend? I've got my plans. So I'm going to do, so I've got the bag saver, soap saver, towel topper, cardigan, Christmas throw. That's not all happening this weekend, but I will get some of it done. I'm determined to get some of it done because I haven't, let's see, I posted that short. I haven't posted a whole lot of videos this month for y'all. Connie's plans for the weekend are to bug Frank. I think that sounds wonderful. So, Miss Connie, do you have a date yet for your surgery, or are you still waiting? And Miss Nancy has to go to the eye doctor tomorrow, and she is going to pull out her Golden Girls kit and finish Sophia. Ooh, nice. She has been a whip for a while. You know what? I still have that kit over there. I haven't even pulled any of the stuff out of it, but I still have it. Miss Kimberly is going to be writing, and more writing. So y'all, Kimberly is doing something fun and exciting. She is writing a cozy mystery that, if all goes according to plan, will be available the first part of October. So that's exciting. So we will definitely be watching for that. And as soon as it gets released, I will share with y'all, and then I'll ask y'all to share so that we can get, so y'all can go support her in her new venture. Let's see, my mom said she is taking my grandbabies to Mam's Playhouse tomorrow and then lunch at Wendy's. Do I want to go with them? Ooh, maybe. What time are you going? Connie is waiting to get cleared first, then ENT will schedule it. Gotcha. Nancy said, it's been years. I've had her head completed for years. Connie said, probably the end of September. Well, good. Maybe they can have y'all fixed up before, so you'll be ready to go for the holidays. That will be wonderful. I know you're ready to be able to breathe freely again. Okay, so I wrote down number 6, but I didn't write down what it was. Y'all are leaving at 8:20 in the morning? That's early. But I may, let's see. We'll see what time I get in the bed tonight. But if nothing else, I might come meet y'all for lunch at Wendy's. Connie said, recovery is rough. Hopefully it won't be too bad. I know everybody is giving you like worst case scenario, but hopefully it won't be too bad. And she said, I can't wait to actually breathe right. Exactly. Do. Okay, what? Oh, I know what I was going to write here. Oh, no, because that's not, I know why I wrote the 6, because I was going to write the audiobook project, but that's not a tutorial. That's why I didn't put it there. That's why. All right. And another reason, as I'm sitting here thinking about why I didn't do my lives, it's a little warm and toasty in here, and I still haven't found the remote for my ceiling fan. I know it's in this room. I guess I'm going to have to break down and just order a new one so I can turn the ceiling fan on. Because it doesn't have a little thing. You know, my every other ceiling fan in my house has the little drop down. I can just pull it, boop, boop, and the ceiling fan comes on. Not this one. This one has a remote, and it's somewhere. So, okay, so you're going to get to Mims when it opens because they open at 9 and then play until 10:45 to be at Wendy's at 11. I gotcha. But see, you have to leave your house at 10:20. I wouldn't have to leave that early because I live closer to Mims. If I'm up, but though if you're going to be there until 11, I can be there before then for sure. And it's over. Is Mims over by Walmart? Is that where it's at? Like past Walmart, down in the thing. Stop sending me that. I'll Google it. All right, y'all. Well, we have been hanging out and chit chatting. No, I forgot. I came on at 8:30. See, never mind. I was getting ready to say we already been here an hour. I'm like, it don't seem like an hour. It's because it's not. It's only been 30 minutes. My mama said yes. Hey, Miss Jen Reeves, how are you doing? Do. How you doing? What you doing, Tinykins? Oh, Tinykins. Miss Jen says, hi, chat. But yeah, it's getting warm in here. I'm going to have to order a fan or order a remote. I wonder because the fan came from Lowe's. I wonder if Lowe's sells replacement remotes. Highly unlikely. Like, can you get a universal remote for a fan? Does anybody know? Like, I feel like I only need the fan when I'm in here, like in July and August. Because that's when it gets the toastiest in here. But in the little strip mall just past Walmart, down on the left, right? Down on the left is where I was thinking, like where the quilt place is. Nancy says she's never had a fan with a remote. This is the only one, and it just came with it when we put it in this room. Jen says maybe Google the brand. I'll have to. I mean, I wish it just had a little pull thing, so I could just, turn it on. But, or here's a thought. I could clean this room and find the darn remote. Because it's in this room. It is in this room. Kimberly says perhaps she can get one from the maker. See, that's what I was thinking, that I could just order a replacement from the ceiling fan people. But the remote is in this room. Like, I don't think that it would have accidentally got thrown away. It's possible that it fell into a project bag. But I know I had it when I used to do my videos in that corner over there on the other side of the computer. And I'm fairly certain I had it when I did them in this corner. But maybe not. But I know for a fact I had it in that corner. And I've looked and I can't find it. It's also possible, you know what I haven't looked? Down in the recliner. Like like down in the cushions of the recliner that's in that corner where I used to do my videos. I looked in all the boxes and stuff where I cleaned off the table where I used to keep everything, like where I had the laptop sitting. I wonder if it fell in the seat cushions. Kimberly said, did you have it when you changed desk? I have not had it since I've had this desk. I've been looking for it since then because that's when it disappeared, is when I moved everything around to put this desk in here. So I feel like it's either over there still, like in the seats of the cushions, or underneath the recliner, or it's in this room. It's in this room. But it's been missing for over a year, and as y'all can tell though, it's like not like a top priority because I get in here and start doing stuff and then I get distracted with all the toys. Hey, Miss Bridget. She is driving, but we'll be listening. Awesome. So y'all, last week I watched Bridget. She was live sitting outside watching all her little animals, her little piggies and her goats and her little kitty cats. All walking around. And everybody's saying hello to Miss Bridget. Oh, the way I'm turned, y'all, I have a drawer thingy right here at my legs, so I can't like stretch them out. I need to move this room around is what I need to do. But in order to move the room around, I have to clean stuff out of the room. All the things, y'all, all the things. But it's fine. It's fine. Looking to see what else is on my tutorial list. I think that's it. Can y'all think of anything that I told y'all I was going to make that I haven't made yet? Anything at all? Anything? For those that are just coming in, so I've got the bag saver. This one, I started the tutorial on it, and then it didn't save. And then I just didn't have the motivation to do it again yet. But I'm going to. This is a bag saver. You know, you got your little Walmart bags. And I know a lot of places don't have the plastic bags anymore. But y'all, where I live, in my neck of the woods, we still get bags. Walmart bags, yellow bags from Dollar General, the little white bags with the green writing from Dollar Tree, Walmart, Target. They all here still use plastic bags. So I still have tons of plastic bags. So I am going to be doing a tutorial for the bag saver. You can make it as big and short or long, whatever, as you want. But I am going to have a tutorial coming out for this. The soap sacks. And I know I've been promising y'all the soap sacks for a year, at least. And I never did film it up. But I know it's been at least a year because I was selling them last year at my craft show. And I just never... I made them. I made so many of them. I don't know why I didn't record it. Unless I was just running out of memory on my camera. But anyway. So that's on there. The towel topper. That's on there. So I'll be making some of these. I got the tutorial in mind for that. The cardigan and the Christmas throw. Yep. Nancy and Kimberly said they both still get the bags. And there are some places that will ask you, I think one of the stores I heard somebody saying was going to start charging like $0.25 a bag or $0.10 a bag, something. Or you can buy like the reusable bags, but for the most part, everywhere here, they're still free. Still free, still get the bags. Loads and loads of plastic bags. I started making the plarn with it, like cutting them into strips and making plarn, which is, just plastic yarn. But man, it's hard on the hands to crochet with that. And I was using a fairly big crochet hook. It's hard on the hands, and it took a lot. Jen said a dime bag, not that kind. A dime per plastic bag. Woo. That's a whole other thing. That's different. Okay, so then the playlist with the lemon peel stitch projects. The audiobook, which I think I've about decided that the audiobook is going to be January, maybe, because I got to record it all. Now, if I get it done earlier, if I get started on it and get started recording it, I guess that's what I need to do. I need to get started recording it and see just how long it's going to take me to like read it. Because like a chapter or whatever, see how long that's going to take. And then that will kind of give me a timeline of when the audiobook will come out. But I'm thinking we're gonna just tentatively say January. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that out here beside it. I know that's like, I was gonna say 6 months away, but it's not, y'all. It's 5. Because we're at the end of July. Okay, so we're gonna say January. That means I need to have it recorded and ready to publish in January. We'll see. And then I got my little members. So those cheese bags aren't worth a dime. I know, right? Ours are still free for now. But yeah, I couldn't imagine paying a dime or a quarter. That one. This is what I use. I take if you shop with me at a craft show. Now I do have a few small like paper bags, but if you come shop with me and you buy a lot of stuff, your stuff will go home with you in a Walmart bag or a Dollar General bag or a Dollar Tree bag. Sometimes if you buy a whole lot, then you might get a big old Hobby Lobby bag. But you're probably going to get a plastic bag. Like I said, I do have some paper bags, but yeah, mostly they're plastic. But I'm hoping, my plan is to have a bunch of these made up for my craft show. I did make up quite a few stockings. I don't have as many as I set the goal for myself. Like I wanted to do, what did I tell y'all last Christmas? I know initially I was like 1 a week and that didn't happen. I knew that was not going to happen. But I had lowered it from my own expectations to two a month. That hasn't happened either. But when I was making the tutorial, I made a bunch. So I already have quite a few made. So I need to make some more of those though, because I do want to be able to offer those, because that was one of the things. I was trying to get new items to add to my craft show inventory, and Christmas stockings was one of them, because the Christmas show that we do is the weekend after Thanksgiving. It's like Black Friday weekend when they do the shop local. So it's on Saturday and Sunday. So you got Black Friday and then the shop local Saturday. So I want to have some new stuff. So I want to have stockings. I want to have some bag savers. Maybe stuff that people would want to buy to gift to other people. So, good night, Mom. Nancy said she uses them for craft fairs too. Don't make enough to get fancy bags. Exactly. And the paper bags that I got them off of Amazon, but I bought them like a long time ago, and they were very inexpensive. And now stuff has gotten so crazy, ridiculously expensive, but I haven't checked the price of them in a while. They may still be affordable, but yeah. I mean, for something that people are just going to throw away for the most part, so yeah. Tinykins, what are you doing? When he gets quiet, and then I hear him making noise, and I know he's getting into something that he don't need to get into. He's probably snagged another thing of yarn. Nancy said, I don't usually keep shopping bags at shows, so why pay the extra? That's true. That is true. And sometimes, like now I do, like if I have blankets for sale, I usually have, do I have one handy? No, I do not. You know the big bags that you can get at Michael's? Like they have them up by the register, the big bags. They're great old big and they're like $1.99. You can get them also at like Walmart. Well, Walmart has a few. Dollar General sells some. Theirs are more like kind of fabricy. There's one right here, which I can't see it, but it's that plasticky material, but they're heavy duty. So if I have a blanket for sale, I usually bring one of those big totes for it. Kimberly said, Tiny knows that I'm preoccupied, so he's looking for trouble. That's exactly what he's doing. That is exactly what he is doing. But y'all know what bags I'm talking about, right? Nancy said, TJ Maxx has those bags. Yeah, TJ Maxx, Ross. You know, most of them have them. They're up by the registers, and they're usually fairly inexpensive. You can also get them at Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel has some cute ones. I got some B ones from Cracker Barrel. Like I can see some, but they all got stuff in them and they're hanging. But so sometimes I'll buy those just to put the blankets in, and sometimes I can find decent sized bags at Dollar Tree. But I only buy. Kimberly said, "Yes, I use them. I use them for like project bags." Hold on a second. Let me see if I can grab this one. It's just like right there. It's within hand reach, but and Ollie's has them. I've got some Ollie's ones. Actually, I've got 2 Ollie's ones full of yarn. Oy. Oh no, that one's too heavy. It's got stuff in it. Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. That one is too far away. Oh well. Like I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them bags, but none of them are within arm's reach. Y'all know what bags I'm talking about. But anyway, so I'll take those, but only for the blankets because the blankets are just so big and they won't fit in a Walmart bag. And that way they don't have to. But I don't carry that many blankets to, like big blankets to the show because, hey, Miss Angela, welcome in. I don't take them to the shows because they don't sell very well. So usually if I have a blanket, I have like a big blanket or 2 blankets. And then the other ones are small, like baby blankets, and they will easily fit into a bag, but like a regular Walmart bag. But the big blankets, I take a big bag to put them in. But for the most part, yeah, you're going to get your stuff in a Walmart bag or Dollar General or whatever bag I happen to grab that I happen to grab. So that's what you're getting. Ain't that right, Mr. Tinykins? And I keep looking because I know good and dang well that I have one sitting right here. Or I thought I did. As soon as this live ends, I'll look and it'll be like sitting at my feet. But it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Mm-mm. Now he got quiet. So either he curled up on whatever he was messing around with and went to sleep, or he snuck out of the room because he got very quiet. He was making noise, or whatever he was playing with, he took it and ran with it. So when I leave here, if there's yarn straight up the hallway, then I'll know what he did. I'll know he snagged it. He's usually curled up right here, but see, before I came in here, I gave him some treats, so I think he's just chilling. Oh, I know another thing I needed to make. This, the back thingy, the back cleaner. Y'all know what I'm talking about? We talked about it. I don't know what I'm going to call it. I guess I'm going to call it a back. Kimberly said, my guess is he took it and ran. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Because he was being awfully noisy, and then when I stood up to look over, I didn't see him. So I think he snagged a thing of yarn off of the bottom shelf over there. I think he took it. Back we're going to call it a back washer. I don't know what that is. But it's like yay long. And I made handles on it, crocheted handles, so that you can wash your back. And that is the motion that you used to wash your back with it. I need some better names. I may be coming to you members to help me name these things because, yeah. Angela said, I made one of those. It used to be in the shower. Yes. And see, I made one too. And when I made it, I was like, oh, yeah, that's long enough. That'll be great. And then once I put it in the shower and it got all wet and soapy, it went from being like this long to being like this long. I was like, okay, so I need to make it way shorter. A back scrubber. That sounds much better than back washer. Because again, where's Jen? Are you still in here? Backwash, not the same thing. Back washer, back scrubber. We're going to go with scrubber. Scrubber. If I could write. Okay. Back scrubber. We'll leave it with that. Angela says she used ponytail holders on the ends. Chris said, ew, backwash. Jen's like, got it. See, I thought about using the ponytail holders, but what I did instead was I chained. I made a chain, and then I chained on the end, and then I went all the way back around, and then I crocheted around it so it'd be a little bit thicker. But ponytail holder would work. That would work too. She said, well, you still have to make sure they can reach it from one hand to the next. Yes. So I'm like the one I made is like super long. Like, I mean, I made it so that it's wide enough and it has handles. Because I was like, oh yeah, that's perfect. Until it got wet and then it grew and it's like so long. I mean, it still works. Like, it's long enough that I was able to like flip it down, like stand it up, and I could wash the bottom of my feet with it. That's how much it grew. Like, it was super. I mean, I guess it's like dual purpose. Foot washer and a back scrubber. But what I put, so I used just kitchen bath cotton. I think it was probably sugar and cream, peaches and cream, whatever. But in the middle, like in the middle section, I used that scrubby yarn. The one, let me see. Let's see if I have one handy. I know I do. Hold on. Let's see. Angel said my stepdad had one made out of mesh. Jen says, gotta get between the toesies, right? Kimberly said mine is group sized. Exactly. Yeah, and see, I had one too that was mesh, and I got it at Walmart. Hold on. And it was like braided, I think. Let's see. Oh, is there not one of them in there? Seriously? Y'all know the scrubby stuff I'm talking about, right? Scrubby, 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 scrubs. Okay. So. Well, I thought I had one sitting there, but I guess not. And again, I can see some sitting right there. It's green. But it's the green that's got the little nubbies on it. It's not the one that feels like sandpaper on my hands, because that one I don't like because it gives me the heebie-jeebies. But it's the one that has the little nubbies on it. And I think it's called Scrubby. One calls it Scrubby, one calls it Scrubology. But anyway, so I put that in the middle so that has a little bit of texture to it. A little bit of exfoliation. But it's not like super harsh. It's not like, I mean, I use it to make dish scrubbies too, but it's not that harsh on your skin. It may sound like it, but it's really not. Angela used some of the ice yarn. Ooh. I like ice yarn. I haven't ordered from them in a while. Like, I've actually only ordered from them once. Has anybody ordered from them since all the tariffs started? And if so, was it like super expensive or not so much? Which I know I could probably... Connie, are you still here? She may have already ducked out. I know she uses ice yarn quite a bit, but I don't know that she's ordered any since all the tariffs and stuff. Because I used to keep a watch on it. Hey, Meemaw Don P, welcome in. How are you? We're going to see. Whoa. There's another bag. Oh, see the Dollar Tree. I told y'all it was white with green, but it's not. It's gray with green. I know I had some of that scrubby yarn. It's been a hot minute since I've been sitting at this desk because I haven't been in here crafting, knocking stuff off. I hope I didn't just break that. If I did, it's okay because I got it at Dollar Tree. I can paint another one. Okay. But I guess I may have used it all. Or I took it in the other room to make something. But usually I always have like a little piece sitting here, but I don't. She said stopping by to say stay beautiful and leave a thumbie. Why, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great night. Angel said, gotta go get me a Coca-Cola. I forgot to bring my drink in here. It's almost time for us to head out anyway. We've been chit-chatting for almost an hour. I just wanted to come on and chat and get my little to-do list in order because I needed to do that. So I figured I would just do that with y'all because it hasn't gotten done. So it needed to get done. Yes, I'm still looking for yarn because that bugs me when I think I have something laying here and then I can't find it. Oopsies. And it's possible that I put it up. But I don't think so. Which I can see some right there. It's green. But it's not the kind that's like tooly either. Although I guess you could make it out of tulle. Now I do have some tulle over there. Has anybody crocheted with tulle? Like, I feel like that might also kind of be the same, like crocheting with sandpaper. Because, like, does anybody have that texture thing with that? Like, it's like it rubs against my fingerprints and gives me the chills. Like, but there's that other, like, I can't use that one scrubby yarn. I don't know what it's called. It's not called scrubby. It's called something else. But to me, it's so rough and it feels like sandpaper. Like, maybe if I crocheted with gloves on, but I think it would be great for, like, scrubbing your dishes, but, ooh. Nancy said planning with friends is better. It is. And I've missed y'all. I've missed coming on here and chit-chatting with y'all. Kimberly said, I get that when I touch terracotta. Oh, really? See, terracotta doesn't bother me, but, like if I rub my hands, like, on sandpaper, or, like, even if I'm using my nail file, if I don't grab it from the side and I hit, ooh, I don't like it. See, I like my terracotta. That would make me sad if I couldn't work with my terracotta pots. Not like super sad because, but it would. It would, but it wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I sold most of my tulle, but I do have 2 rolls I can see over there. I've got a green one and a white one. But that's kind of what my, that's the mesh I think that my back scrubber that I got from Walmart was made out of. And then it had like a twisted like little rope thingy for the handle to wash with. I wonder how that would do making like a bath scrunchie, like a bath scrubby bath poof. I bet that would work for that too. And it would dry pretty quick. I made a crocheted bath poof and y'all, that thing, it took it like 4 days to dry. Because it used a whole thing of like a whole little skein of cotton to make like a big poof. And then because it's flat. I mean, you make it in the round, so it's really flat. So once you get it wet, it flattens out. But then it like curlies back up and it just took it forever to dry. I'm like, well, that's not gonna work. Because, when you leave a washcloth all scrunched up, it gets sour. Because I thought maybe I could like hang it, but no, it never would dry. So it had to get washed every time and dried, and it took forever to dry. So, but anyway. All right, y'all. Now I'm just rambling about silliness. So I'm going to get off here and go get me something to drink since I forgot to bring my drink in here. And then I may come in here and get started on a tutorial on one of these. I just have to decide which one. But I've got to get started. The first step is starting, right? Miss Angel said, I have enjoyed being in your live tonight. Good night, everyone. Stay safe. Prayers for them that need them, and stay safe. Thank you. All right, y'all. Let me get over here. Jen said, it's great seeing you again. It's good to see all of y'all, too. And for y'all, I'm telling you, I've lurked in all of your lives, even if I haven't said hi. I've been there. I've tried to say hi. I've tried to remember, but yeah. Nancy said, check the remote for your chair. Yes. Maybe that's what I'll do tonight instead. Instead of starting a tutorial while it's nighttime and it's cooler in here than it would be in the daytime, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over there and look for the remote. I'm going to go get me a drink, then I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to look for the remote. And I might actually put a few things away as I do. That way, yeah. Good idea, Nancy. Good idea. That's what I shall do. Yeah. Go over here, find my little outro. Do. Scrolly, scroll. Boop, boop. There we go. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I've had a great time, and I will see y'all around the YT streets. Remember, be creative, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye.